and thank you for watching. On today's video,
we're going to unbox Pioneer's new MVH-290BT, so stay tuned. So today we have one of the new MVH radios, which is a little bit different than a DEH series radio in one regard, and you know what that is?
No CD player.
That's correct. So these have no way to jam a disc into them. These are going to be what is called mechaless, meaning they have no mechanism. So let's go ahead and open the box and get on to the fun part.
Like a baby shoebox.
Now the other nice thing about this particular radio is it's what's called a short chassis, which we'll show you here in a second.
They give you one bag.
They give you one bag, and in the one bag is the screws for the dash, the harness, as well as the Bluetooth microphone.
They still give you the owner.
You do get an owner's manual.
And this is your radio.
This is your radio. Now, this is what I mean by short chassis. It's not a full-length chassis, so this is really nice if if you're working on one of those cars where it's a really tight space and you're never going to use a CD player. Definitely go for something with a short chassis. Now, I will tell you that about this particular radio, we'll go back to the Bluetooth mic. Now, most Pioneer radios come in a nice pink or blue bag. The reason why this is in a clear bag is because the Bluetooth in this is just that. It is basic Bluetooth. It'll do music and it'll do phone, but it's not of the quality that comes in the higher end units. This is strictly a price-featured, get-them-in-the-door style radio. There's nothing wrong with the radio. Very nice radio, and it's got some really great features that we're going to talk about in a minute. But if you spend a little bit more, you will get something with better Bluetooth as far as if you're worried about phone calls and music playback. Other than that, let's get going. So let's start with the back. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so on the back of the radio, it has a FM AM antenna. This is where your power plug goes. It has a single RC output that is either selectable as rear or subwoofer, and it has an input from the microphone. And just so you don't have to ask later, this is not steering wheel control compatible. So if you have a car with factory steering wheel controls, this radio will not integrate with them. So let's power the unit up and take a look at the front. Okay, so when you first get the unit, it's going to ask you to do setup. Just go ahead and select the volume knob. It's going to ask you to set the clock. You can turn the dial, hit enter, turn the dial again, hit enter. And then that's pretty much it for the setup. It's going to ask you select quit yes. So the unit's going to start up its demo mode. So we'll go in here and we'll hit source. That's going to take us to the radio. SRC is source. So what does the radio have? On the front we have an aux jack input located here. It has a USB input. This USB is only made for thumb drives and charge. It will not do iPod, iPhone, or any iDevice like that. Obviously, as an AM/FM, it has 18 FM and 6 AMs that you can preset for it. It has Bluetooth for music as well as phone. You can scroll through here. There's your aux input. There's your Bluetooth audio input. So it'll play any music off a Bluetooth phone, and it will give you basic track up. So you can play any service you'd like. You just won't have search capabilities through the radio itself. It has 50 watts by 4 of internal power. It does have a detachable face, which can be taken off simply by pressing here. It has a 5-band EQ. So let's go back to radio, and we'll hit enter. We can turn the menu button to where it says audio, select enter. You have fader, you have balance, you have EQ settings. It has presets, so you have flat, super bass, powerful, natural, vocal, custom 1, and custom 2. If it's on custom 1 or 2 and you hit enter, it'll take you to the EQ, where you have 5 bands. 80 Hz, 250, 800, 2.5K, 8K, and then back around. Then you have an adjustability for each one of those between -6 and 6. The back arrow's right here. We'll go back. We'll go back. Now you do have 3-step loudness control: off, low, mid, and high. You have bass boost. You have your high pass filter, so the deck does have a high pass filter, and it will range in frequencies of 50, 63, 80, 100, 125, 160, and 200 with either a 12 or 24 dB octave slope for both high pass and low pass. Now it is a single color display, so these are the colors you get, the white and the red. It will not change colors. And for those situations where you feel you need a dimmer, it does have a clock set dimmer. It does not have a dimmer wire in the harness, but you can set it via clock so that it will turn on and off and dim the screen at certain times if you feel you need that as a feature. Alright guys, that's the new 290. It's a little radio, it's got a bunch of features. Price is right for sure.
Yeah.
You know, not bad. You know, that's cool. Alright, end the show for me.
Alright, so thank you for watching. You guys can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
And as usual, if you guys like these videos, please subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below. Otherwise, you guys have a great night, and we will see you later next time.